Yo, YouTube, we back with another video. And yes, I know this video is literally late. Just a day ago late, you know what I'm saying? Not nothing crazy. And it's quite literally late. It's 3:38 in the morning. But you know what I'm saying? I got free time. Might as well react to the video.
I gotta get
Post
something for the
it.
channel. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, before the video starts, make sure you subscribe, like, all that. Make sure you check out the WWE 2K series. It's getting good. It's getting juicy. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
I fell to my knees, bro.
Oh. one more one more thing. Bye, guys. Please do not block this video. I love y'all. Love all y'all.
I was crying, laughing.
One more. No, I'm just
No.
kidding.
You gave him his Cody Rhodes story. Now he's got something to fight for. You think because you're there? Welcome back to the Vibe Guys podcast. I'm Brandon.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Jaron.
And I'm Brent. And we are the Vibe Guys.
Nah, why them belts looking good?
New setup, boys.
Hey, new setup, dude. We look so nice and saturated.
You know, we're looking so clean and crispy. Thanks for that saturation, brother.
Hey, no problem. You know, I can change it if you want me to.
Yeah, why don't you bump it up?
We got a new set piece right here with something around it. You know, it's looking good, but we'll talk about that.
Hey.
Ah.
All right, there we go. That's exactly what it was before. Fantastic. Spotify's like, what the hell is going on? Hey, which we're back on, by the way, officially. You're starting to see podcasts from us every week now on streaming services. We've updated everything.
We
finally,
have.
So
We have heard your call.
we've heard your call. So yeah, we're gonna get that done for you every week now. How we doing?
Doing good.
Doing good,
I'm doing amazing. I'm chipped up over here. I'm feeling great.
They
right
got
now.
all the
Chipped,
championships.
Absolutely chipped up. Chips with the dips. With honeys on my hips. You know what I mean? That's just how we rolling right now.
You know what? I'll add to it.
So he was the one that
Still
won
chipping
everything.
over here. Defeated that bald fraud, AJ Francis.
Yeah, finally
Took
somebody
him
did
down
it.
for the.
Hey, you know what? Let's get into that. Let's get into Revolver. You guys had some matches.
Yes, we did.
Hey, Brandon, you go ahead, brother.
Hey, man, the match against Jake, he answered my open challenge. It was a lot of fun. I got to hit a couple moves that I've never hit before. Finally got to hit a Spanish fly.
And not only that, you had the referee.
Nah, that
shit.
looks fire. I saw that on Twitter, bro.
I gotta get something for the channel. Come on.
Content, man.
Come on. No, it was a lot of fun, though. Dude, when I hit the Spanish fly, when I watch it back, I can literally hear you go, oh. You're like,
Bro.
oh, shit. So that was really cool.
Who won?
We don't have to talk about that.
Oh,
No, Jake won. Look, Jake's a vet. You know, I'm glad I held my own. Jake pushed me to my limits, and we had a lot of fun. I would love to run it back. Hey, and you also defeated a bald fraud.
Bald fraud and still world tag team champions. Yeah, we took on First Class. Who's really ass? Them. Yeah, we took on AJ Francis, that loser, and then Rich Swann. I have no gripes with Rich Swann. I actually really love Rich Swann, so I'm glad that he turned his back on AJ Francis after the match and talked about his open sobriety. So, like, shout out to Rich Swann. I love that boy. I hope to see him more. I think we're trying to get him in the office here soon.
Oh, yes.
Hey, him and Sammy, a bunch of ducks. Yo, Dick a duck.
Hey.
Look at that. Ooh.
Hey, yeah.
how long ago was TNA where he was like looking at us going, tonight, I'm gonna beat your ass in 2K tonight. When was that? June?
Like, yeah, like 7-8 months ago.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely 2024. I'll tell you that right now. It was definitely
yeah.
last year.
So we're waiting for the smoke from Swan and Sammy Callahan, but
Yeah.
that will happen at some point. For sure. Hey,
yeah.
this has been a boring week of wrestling. Nothing happened. You know what I mean?
yeah.
New game didn't come out or anything like that. No big major plot twists of anything
Yeah,
happening in wrestling right
nothing
now. It's
happened
no
for
championships
sure.
changing. It's been pretty
Oh,
boring.
wait, hold on. We were at Elimination Chamber.
Hey!
That's
right.
That's what it was.
Sure were.
Toronto.
He didn't say that one time.
Not once.
He didn't say it once.
Yeah, because, hey, he was all about business. He was there for souls, bro. He wasn't there to talk shit to the crowd. He wanted what he wanted. That was crazy, man.
And he did indeed take a soul.
He did. And that soul was Jonathan. Felix Anthony Cena. I think, did I mix that up?
It's John Anthony.
No,
Felix.
no.
Oh,
Eh, oh,
John
yeah.
Anthony
John
Felix.
Anthony Felix.
Jonathan Anthony Felix.
Do we have a new predictions champion?
Oh.
Oh my God, we do. Where's that at?
It's over on the left.
You telling me I've been getting shit? I've been getting shit, not bringing titles onto the podcast. He forgets the predictions championship.
Hey, it was sitting over there because somebody put it over there. The former predictions shit.
Yeah! It came down to times, didn't it?
It sure did.
So it did come down to
because Cena.
times.
Yeah. So it was
Yep.
down between Punk and Cena. The final. Hey, everybody had either Punk or John Cena. And shout out John Cena.
Shout out John Cena.
Like
John
one time
Cena.
they decide to have him win something and turn him heel is when I don't bet on John Cena. Fantastic. Awesome.
Right, dude.
So
Thanks a
and
lot,
new.
John.
I think it's the 5th reign that I have.
Fifth is great.
I think it's
You know,
5th.
Brent, I gotta give you your flowers, bro. You're having a great run as predictions champion, man.
Just no other thing that we do on camera. Just it's this. I got this. I got predictions champion, and I'll take that.
I need to get my times right. I had a clean sweep.
Oh yeah.
It's tough out here.
You had a full clean sweep.
I had
really?
a full clean sweep.
Well, no, you didn't, because you definitely took Liv on podcast.
oh yeah, on the podcast. Don't get it twisted, but for the vlog.
Oh, I didn't know we were switching up when we were like IRL. By the way.
I got them all right.
Hey, look, we are gentlemen. On the podcast, did not get a clean
We
sweep.
talking about Queens. Hey, we talking about sweeps, man. I sniped that Bianca boy.
Yeah,
I
you did. Yeah, you
sniped
did.
that thing, man.
Yeah,
And
thanks for
I'm
telling us
pissing
after
myself.
we,
He
after we all
did. He
picked
sniped Bianca.
Roxanne. You were like, yeah, you know,
But hold on, here's the
Bianca
theory I
gonna
have.
win. Yeah.
And it was completely right. So
Brent, you were that close to having a clean sweep.
I know I was that close.
He almost
We'll get him
picked
next time,
Bianca,
but
but
and new. We'll take that. So
No,
I
you
get to
can
hold
take
on to this till what? Mania?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's like
Yeah.
2 months. That's crazy. Hey, listen,
Damn.
enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Thank you,
Going
man.
into Mania as predictions champ. Oh shit.
Ah.
Okay.
For night 1 and night 2.
Hey, there's gonna be a lot of
Yo,
matches.
Let me ask you guys real quick. Are we gonna do predictions night 1? Have the championship on the line, and then have the championship on the line night 2 as well.
oh,
You know, as your
that'll be
current
fire.
reigning predictions champion, I will allow a night 1 ender and then a night 2 close.
Hey, okay. Okay.
So yeah, so for night 1 we'll do a full night 1, and then whoever wins that night will take the gold.
Okay.
And then we'll do night 2.
For a day.
That's great.
Potentially for a day, you could retain, but
Hey, yo, imagine winning, retaining that WrestleMania.
ooh, that'd be cool.
It'd be a crazy snipe if you got that. 2 nights of predictions is beautiful. I don't have a title. I haven't had one in a minute.
You know?
Yeah, it's all right. You know,
The
I
final chief
I
got
can
no
wait.
goal. Oh man.
Definitely not impatient or anything. That's all good.
But yeah, John Cena, man.
John Cena's heel, boys. We're here.
He
John
dude,
Cena.
we were there, and I was looking up at the Tron when he hugged Cody. I started going nuts before everybody because
Yeah, you were screaming.
I saw that motherfucker's face turn, dude. Just boom. I was like, oh man. I mean, we had a good feeling it was gonna happen, which is cool. It's cool that we got to see it live because for so long on the podcast we have talked about John Cena turning heel, how he needs to turn heel, how it has to happen. We talked about that shit how long ago? It was a
Forever.
while ago.
Minute.
Forever.
It was a
Yeah.
while ago, dude. And just to be there in person, man. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much. Just to be there in person, like that shit was awesome. It was cool to talk about it for so long, and then to finally witness that shit, man. So,
Yeah.
you know that was woo.
The WWE ranked that as the biggest heel turn of all
It
time.
has to
Whoa.
be. It has
Yeah.
to be. Because like people can talk about Hogan and like the NWO shit, but John Cena has been good for how long?
Like 20-something
20
years.
plus.
You
Yeah,
just-
that's
20
yeah.
years. You thought he was gonna go out that way, right?
Yeah.
Nah. Nope. We finally got what we needed, and that's what makes me think that it's bigger than Hogan's. Because I see discourse between the two. John Cena being that good for so long, I feel like I'm giving Cena that.
Yeah, I might have to give Cena that as well. I mean, he holds a Guinness World Record for the longest face run of all time. I mean, come on.
It does.
People might have different answers based on what they associate more with. Like I didn't see Hogan's heel turn, you know what I mean? So I don't really like feel as much about it as I did watching John Cena for the last 20 years and then him turning heel. So I'd have to put that at my number. I'd be lying to myself if I didn't.
That's on. I don't, bro. I think a lot of people that are saying that are really old heads, because there is just no way that, bro. It's been 20 years that John Cena has been a face, and then he turns heel for his last. Bro, come on, bro. Like, come on,
You know what I
come
mean?
on.
So
I'll give you my answer once I see the complete run. I want to see what he does with it. I'll give you my answer.
Well, Brent just said that's why I said when it first happened too, Like I feel like to get my overall perspective of was this the best heel turn of all time, it'll have to be all the way done for me to like judge. But as of right now, it's still one. But
So like,
you know,
to what he does
just to
with it,
lock
because
it
I
in.
have a feeling this is going to be like sensational. I feel like they wouldn't have done this if they didn't have something like spectacular cooked up for this. So, and I have like another bold prediction. I feel like this run won't get past SummerSlam. I feel like, because I feel like they gotta have him be babyface for the finale. So I think like we'll get this Cena up until SummerSlam. I think that's my bold prediction.
Okay.
At the end of 2024, did any of us write Cena down for turning heel as a bold prediction?
That would have
Oh
been
my
nice.
God, I don't think so.
I don't think I did.
I don't think so. I don't think any of us did that.
Where were we at in time?
Shit, we were just too busy talking about the heel turn instead of locking it in.
Oh my
Dude.
God.
I really didn't like see it happening until I just figured whoever won the chamber, because Cody was not going to sell his soul to The Rock. I just figured whoever won the chamber would. You know, so when it happened with Cena, I was like, oh, it's happening. That's when it really like settled in for me. But no, I really didn't see it coming.
Nah, dude.
I didn't see him at all, man.
Dude, after after Cena won, all four of us were like, yo, it's happening. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. Like, dude.
We're like, oh my God, Cena, oh my God, because as soon as Cody Rhodes like music, he was like, oh yeah,
Yep.
it's happening. Here it comes.
Yep.
I hate feeling like that though. I feel like a mark because like I'd like to have that shocked feeling, which I still did have.
We did.
but
Oh,
just
yeah.
to a lesser extent because I was like, he's turning heel, and that makes me a little sad. But maybe that's just what it is now. You know what I mean? That's just what it's
The
gonna
way
be.
they did it though, I think is what
beautiful.
added. Yeah,
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
best way possible. I think.
Crazy.
He better come back with Dr. Thugonomics. You bet. I better hear that.
Fuck all of that. We had that. Corporate Cena is here. He better shave his head. He better come out looking like Lex Luthor in a damn suit.
I just want the
Bro, I don't want to have John Cena shaving his head and having that damn bald spot still there. Because Lord knows his hair is not going to grow back, most likely. That's why I don't think he's going to do it. Which he still does movies. He's still in Hollywood. So that's probably another reason why he's not going to do it either.
theme song back.
I feel that, but I honestly, I don't think we're getting George Cena anymore, dude. Sweatband Cena, bro. I honestly don't think that's happening. I think he coming suited, booted, and he's ready for 17.
What do you think the gear looks like if he's not doing jorts?
I don't know what the gears are. That's where I'm like, that's what I don't know. That's like I don't know, bro. You think he gonna wear pants? He not. Yo, I don't know. That's just weird. Because we seen John Cena wear jorts for literally years, so I can't even describe John Cena's heel fit or attire.
You know?
Well, when he debuted, it was the Biker Boys, so maybe he goes back to a variation of those. Maybe we get Cena some Robin Hoods. You know what I mean?
He's about to start.
I don't know.
He's
You
about to
ready for
run.
this? Black jorts.
Black Jordans.
Black jorts.
No, he's about to
I
start
got a
wrestling.
crazy one for you.
Yo, black Wrangler jeans.
He's about to just wear all jeans.
Yeah, he just elongates his pants. That's the heel run. He just longers his pants.
I hope when he comes back, because he's not even going to be on Raw tonight, right? We're posting on
Where
Monday?
you at, John?
Yeah,
I think his next booking is Saturday Night's main event.
What the fuck?
Or something like that. I saw some type of report that he's booked for like May or something.
I hope not.
It could be false, but
I think because he's going to be on Raw. I think the week after this week. I think.
Is he?
Maybe I'm wrong, but I just hope that when he does come back, it's not like
Yeah, it's gonna be
he comes
the
into the ring
Raw.
and the crowd boos him for 10
technically
minutes and he drops
next
the mic
week.
and walks away. It's been a lot of time now, especially since he's not going to be there next week or tonight. A lot of time will pass, between that moment and when he comes back. It needs to be like something. You got to give us. It can't just be like, what is John Cena's reasoning? We're going to tease it for another 3 weeks. I don't want that.
I don't want that either.
Yeah, I don't want
No,
that.
hell no. If he comes out and fucking does this and walks out, bro, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear, like, I love John Cena to the death of me, but he better not do it again. I hope he actually says something this time and doesn't just drop the mic and walk away.
we need to hear your ass
We
talk.
already got the
Yeah.
mic drop, John.
You hurt a lot
Yeah,
of
no,
children
right,
that
exactly.
night.
They showed clips of like them children crying in the audience. That was good.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
You know what I mean? It's just it was a crazy risky move for them. Like
It's bold.
bold. Because I understand why they never did it. You know what I mean? I understand why he was face forever, even though adults wanted him to turn so
Yeah,
bad,
yeah.
and they let us have it. They let us have it for
You wanna
the
know
one
why?
last year.
That's that Paul Levesque right there.
Oh, yeah.
That's that Dwayne Johnson right there. That's, you know what I mean? Like, that's that effect right there.
Yeah.
Letting it happen finally. Because John, there was that rumor, or there was that thing going around like many years ago that he wanted to come back and be bad. You
Yeah,
know what I
he
mean?
said it in the interview.
So, and he had like different gear lined up. Vince shot that shit down apparently. So, you know, it's nice to finally see it. I can't wait to see where it goes. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Because with what you said, Brent, like seeing where it goes, that's what will decide the factor of it being like one of the greatest heel turns of all time. For
sure.
Because going back to like the Hogan shit, like NWO was hot. Like when that shit popped off, like that changed the business. So
The
I'm wondering if
business.
we're gonna get some business change and shit with this John Cena heel turn. You know what I mean?
I think we are too, because we're already starting to see how it's affecting other superstars. Like CM Punk came out then, on Raw, and he was pissed. He called John Cena out basically. Randy talked about it. Like John Cena's heel turn is affecting the roster.
That Punk promo, I'm sorry, that shit was incredible.
Bro, that
He
was
caught fire and
crazy.
Flames with him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's one of my favorite Punk promos.
Yeah, has to be.
Bro,
It was really good.
You bald
Bruh.
fraud.
He said both of you bald frauds. That popped me.
Yep.
He said bullshit twice. I'm a sucker for some cursing now. You know what I mean?
Hey man, let me paint y'all boys a picture.
Paint it.
John Cena. Face CM Punk. All right. Heel John Cena. Face Randy Orton. Like just heel John Cena. Whoever the hell holds the IC title.
Yes. Face AJ Styles as well.
Yes.
Face AJ Styles.
Ooh.
Well, he's got Karrion Kross on his shoulder, so that might not last long. Just like
fucking
me,
hope not.
pause. So I'm excited to see the potential matchups for John Cena. The fact that we got Randy Orton back, CM Punk back. I mean, we got so many people that he can have a match with, and just the promos are going to be top notch. I'm so excited for because like you guys think that what CM Punk did on top of the announce table saying all of that bullshit. Just wait till John
Man.
Cena as a heel gets to just.
Oh my god. Nice speech. Nice speech. Oh my. The thing is, he's not going to have a hat anymore. He might not even say nice speech, but the thing is, I already know he going to cook.
Go off.
I already know.
Dude, like heel Cena, face LA Knight promo exchange. I need that.
Bro,
I need that.
Oh,
John,
no.
John would go in, bro. At like, you
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
For many years, I seen us like he could go into the Cena suck shit. Like, you know, he could go at the crowd hating him for so many years, dude. There's so much he could dig into, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a deep bag.
You thought he was burying people as a face for the last 6 years.
Hey, fine speech.
It's fine speech.
Fine
That's all I
speech.
need to hear.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared for every wrestler on that roster for when
I'm
they
not
have
fucking.
a
Fuck 'em.
promo battle with
Bury 'em all.
Cena.
Grab your
Bury
golden
'em
shovel and shovel your ass to WrestleMania's main event.
Bro, y'all remember when John Cena came to SmackDown? I think this is when when he was doing the promos with Roman, and he had no voice and he still cut a fire ass promo, bro, against Roman. Or I don't even know if Roman was there, but all I know is that it was a fire promo, bro. That
title away from Cody Rhodes. I'm telling you that. Yeah. Why? How do you not give him 17 and let him do a run before he's gone?
Right.
Hey,
He needs to.
again, we talked about him getting 17 for a while too, and like how it should happen. Somebody should pass Ric Flair, and that man should be John Cena.
It should be John Cena.
1000%.
John
Cena's
Cena.
had one of the arguably the greatest run in professional wrestling history. So you know that's a given. That's a layup for John at Mania. You know, unless we get a little glass shattering in Vegas.
He does reside in Vegas. I will say that, or Nevada. So
You know, if I'm just saying, so you know, so I saw somebody ask a little Steve something, and you know,
Seen it.
If we get it in Vegas, oh man,
We didn't get Austin Rock showdown last year for whatever reason. This year, we can do it again. Somehow we've put ourselves in a position where we can do it one more time.
Yep.
Do it.
Yep.
Do it this time.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
love of God, hey, speaking of seeing things, boys.
Bro, that would be so fire. Still don't want John Cena to lose though. I still don't think that's a good decision for him to lose. I definitely think that John Cena should win, especially in the mindset that Cody is right now and how he's promoting, doing the stuff that he's doing right now. I definitely think John should win.
I've seen things. I did see that it's rumored that Saturday night's main event in December is going to be the hometown of John Cena. So that could be the tip of the cap.
The tip of the cap on a Saturday night's main event?
If it's in his hometown, I definitely could see it.
Yeah, like
Nah, he comes out, he kills somebody. Yeah, I'm still going.
I hope.
We all
That was my theory forever, that like he was gonna fail so much that he was like, now he turns heel the next year and like wins. But
And I'm not gonna lie, that's why I didn't want to happen, because I was gonna get tired of seeing that, him just failing and then turning heel. It probably would have been good for the long run, but I would have been tired of seeing it. I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't a bad
he
idea.
did it now. So I mean, maybe it is the last year. December is a weird year or weird month to retire in.
That's
Rumble's right there.
that's why
He's right there.
that's why I feel like your theory has some steam into it with Cena
Yeah,
only
what
being here
Jaren
for a certain
said,
amount of
like,
time.
yeah.
Because like I do believe John Cena will retire this year, because John is just the type to be. If he says it, he's dead ass. So I feel like he will retire in December. So if they do a Saturday night's main event, they're just gonna book the whole show around him.
I truly feel like it's going to be turns his back on The Rock in August.
I don't know, bro. It's just a Saturday night's main event for John Cena to retire is just weird. It's not confirmed like it's gonna happen, but I just feel like that's very weird.
Go to December. He's just doing his thing, like the dream matches.
Weird
I feel
for
like
him
the
to
matchups that we
retire
always
in
see one last
December
time are, like
also.
the matches we've never seen before. We'll get that in that time period, and then December time. Hopefully, someone like an AJ Styles or somebody like really up to the caliber, who's the Intercontinental Champion at the time, gives him like an open challenge shot. Cena wins becomes a Grand Slam champion in his hometown, relinquishes it. See y'all later.
I like that. Give him it all.
I think that's the storybook. Like, close the book right there. Is you make him a Grand Slam champion.
Bro, that's gonna be
you make him a
emotional
Hall of
just
Famer,
thinking
you make him
about it,
17
bro.
times. Like, you do all that right there, like as he's in his hometown bang. I think that's how they should do it. That's how I would do it. But boys, I don't know. He could be heel the whole year, and I would still rock with it. So
I'd eat that up.
yeah.
That'd be crazy. I feel like he has to go out as a babyface though, at least in his last match, at least.
But he has to, bro. It's just right. Like, heel John Cena, I feel like it's going to be amazing for the time being. But for John Cena's career, bro, you have to end him off as a face. Like, bro, that's just who John Cena is, bro. He's a face, bro. No matter if you like it or not, you have to end it off like that.
You know what I mean?
He will.
Who is his last match?
That's the thing, dude. Could it be Punk? Brent, I know you. I know who you want, but I don't. Unfortunately, he's in a
different company. I know. I want Cope. That's who I want.
Oh, really?
Oh, Edge, yo. But that just brought back some memories, bro. That would be amazing, but yeah, it will never happen.
Oh yeah, I think that's arguably that's his greatest rival.
Wow.
That's easy.
Yeah.
In my eyes, that's his.
Yeah, in my eyes too. This is how I put it. I love the CM Punk rivalry, but I like the Randy Orton CM Punk rivalry more than the CM Punk rivalry that John Cena had with him. And I think that Edge and John Cena's first. So I think Edge and John Cena first, Randy Orton, John Cena second, CM Punk and John third. Even though I love the CM Punk and John rival, but that's just my opinion.
Greatest rival. And I'm upset that he's elsewhere now, because that would have been the perfect cherry on top of the Sunday we're gonna get this entire year.
Yeah.
Cope.
So yeah, I gotta address it as so you guys know what I'm talking about.
You gotta respect the business, you know.
Yeah, dude. Last guy. I think of three people off the bat, unless he's gonna go with somebody new. I think of three people. I think of Randy. I think of Punk. And I think of AJ. Perfect.
AJ.
That is really
Th-
perfect
th-
three.
Those are the three people that I.
Especially because a lot of y'all should already know, AJ was like, bro, that rivalry was amazing during that. That was probably like one of the best rivalries I've seen before I stopped watching wrestling, and then I started watching it again.
But if he is going out, I think he's gonna take somebody and elevate him. I don't know, maybe Braun Breaker. I don't know, like somebody.
Logan Paul.
Stop that shit. Cut it out.
Ludwig
man, I don't wanna
Kaiser,
hear
get
about
ready
Logan
for it.
Paul right now, bro. I wanna hear about
The
it.
Logan Paul John Cena match is gonna happen.
Oh
It is
yeah.
gonna happen, but
It-
you know,
it's
first
gonna
he's gotta
happen
face AJ
sometime.
Styles. You know, I know it's gonna be a good match, but damn, dude.
It's okay. That's gonna happen at Crown Jewel.
We'll take it. We'll take.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I caught one of John Cena's final salutes.
Yes, you
You did.
It's on the VYBE vlog, the VYBE Elimination Chamber vlog. Yeah, I can't believe that. I was trying to get his attention for a minute, bro. Nobody else was saluting in the section. And, you know, he looked right at me, hit me with one of these, pointed out my eye. I was like, okay. And then you motherfucker, even though I liked him. But, you know, mixed feelings.
Speaking of pointing,
Yep.
Randall Keith
Yeah,
Orton.
Oh my
Randy,
God.
I'm
yeah.
so pissed at all four of us.
Yep.
We're recording every moment of that chamber, and Randy just every moment. Well, he's RKOing all these jobbers, RKOing all of them. Gets up on the top, you know, he's doing his little pose, hitting it. We're like, yeah, we're into it. It's the celebration's still going.
Yep.
So like, we all just put our phones down to live in the moment. And then Randy does this thing where he comes over to Arbuckle, gets up on the top, hits another pose, and all of a sudden, he just points at us. I'm not bullshitting.
Yeah.
Everyone here can attest. That was deliberately at us. Points, muffles something, and I swear to God, the last words out of his mouth were "guys."
Yeah,
So I
no, 100%.
feel.
Whoa. Wait, hold on, bro. Wait, what? Bro, he might actually know them. What?
As Randy, if you're watching this, please give us some clarity.
Come on the damn podcast, brother.
Something. Like he's okay. Not to blow smoke up our ass, but he is liked one of our reels. So like
That's
we
facts.
have a theory that he knows who we are, and I feel like he saw us in that moment and said that. Like I think he said "vibe, guys." I swear.
Bro,
That'd be
guys, 100%.
Something
like
Did
that.
what he said. The guys was clear because I was reading his lips, bro, and guys was
Even if it was
definitely
just
came
like
out.
those guys,
Yeah.
I stand. I'll take it.
Yeah,
And we were-
I'll take that, yeah.
And we were the only ones pointing at Randy in the section, and he did the exact same point that we were doing.
Yeah,
It wasn't just like a hey, you know. It was like we were doing that, and he said ah, you know.
Because he had that look on his
Yeah.
face, like I feel like I know those guys. Like it was that, bro. I'm taking this to the grave. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
It's cool how many people that we haven't even like really met yet like know who we are. Like that's a cool feeling to
feels
have.
good.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like I've enjoyed doing like the skits and stuff. I guess that
I'm one of those people, by the way.
they have seen of us, like the 2K stuff. So yeah, that feels good to know.
Yeah, O'Shea seen him.
O'Shea, oh my God, O'Shea Jackson, that was
He looked
awesome.
at you, he's like, whoa, offered the fist.
You know, he's a fan. Whatever, he's a fan. Oh my God. I mean, we'll get to it, I guess, when we talk about it, but I gotta tell the Jey Uso story.
Oh,
Go
yeah,
now.
yeah, go ahead.
I already
Well,
heard
you
this
want to finish
story,
up Chamber?
but
Yeah.
First of all,
Dude, Randy, you came out a little too late. He came out a little too late, bro, during that Kevin Owens, or after Kevin Owens and Sammy, bro. I thought he was going to come out during. Sammy was going to get the dub. Sammy would have won me that right there, right front shoulder. But then Randy wants to come out afterwards. Sammy already got destroyed. Randy Orton wants to come out before he gets a package pile driver on the concrete. That's when you want to come out. It's unsanctioned. You could have came out at the start of the match.
Sammy got killed for like 10 straight minutes.
Yeah, he did.
And Orton goes, all right, now I'm coming. You know, all right, that's enough.
Yep, Drake was there.
Drake was
Sure
there.
was.
Drizzy.
And that match specifically, Sammy and Kevin had Drake like invested. Drake was standing up with Yachty watching the shit. Like they were into that match. They pulled them motherfuckers in, bro. Yeah.
No, that was a good ass match. Elimination Chamber might be one of my favorite shows I've ever been to live. Being how close we were helps. Seeing the Chamber for the first time in person helps. But it's like, my God, Jade comes back.
Yep.
Both Chamber matches were banging. Gotta see
Banging.
Tiffany Stratton live. You know what I'm saying? Kevin and Trish Stratus, I get it. You know what I mean? Kevin and Sammy killed each other, and then Cena turns heel. It's like that. There was not a single moment on that show where I was like not having fun.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's rare. Because sometimes it'll be like, all right, I could do without this match. I was having a great time the entire time. The entire
Exactly.
time.
And I got to see Travis Scott.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Travis Scott smacked the shit out of Cody Rhodes.
oh,
He got a receipt coming.
Oh yes, he does.
I've been seeing all like the jokes on Twitter. Oh, I'm eating it up, bro. I've been seeing some receipts coming his way. It's so funny, man. But yeah, he got smacked the shit out of him.
People got theories that there's gonna be like a tag match at Mania with like Cena, Rock, and Travis against like Cody, whoever he chooses, and then like Bad Bunny. Do you think that happens or no? Because I don't.
I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
Mania?
man.
Yeah, like a night one kind of thing, like what they did last year with like,
I don't want that.
you
That's
know.
just too copy and paste. I don't want that
Yeah.
You
shit.
know why?
It
'Cause then
is
night
copy
two's
and
gonna be
paste.
Bloodline rule. It's gonna be John Cena versus Cody, and you're gonna have 6 run-ins in that match. Just like we're gonna run it back one more time.
Oh yeah, shout out to the
exactly what-
Miz.
God, Roman helps Cody beat Cena. That'd be crazy.
Oh my God.
Nah, it's good. Nah, it's gonna be the other way around.
Yeah.
And then Stone Cold's the one that would try to help Cody.
Yeah, bro, Austin comes out.
If they try to literally copy and paste it, they will give us the payoff of Stone Cold. If we're in Nevada, for sure.
Yeah.
There's not a doubt in my mind.
Oh, you better.
There's not a doubt in my
Pay
mind.
that man whatever he
Dwayne,
wants.
Pay.
Baby, you gonna make it back.
Take pay.
Take
Pay.
the thing.
I feel like that's the only way you get CM Punk his main event spot at WrestleMania if you did that, because Cody would pick CM Punk and give him that. That's like the only way I could see CM Punk main eventing night 1 or 2, because night 2 is 100% Cody Cena.
Oh, yeah.
There's-
Absolutely.
That's locked in.
Well, actually, now I think night 1. Well, it's kind of clear now, especially because I watch Monday Night Raw. Night 1's main event might be CM Punk, Roman, and Seth Rollins. I'm sorry. Man, oh my gosh, there is so much history in that rivalry, bro. Oh my god.
That's locked in.
Absolutely.
That's so locked in. So night 1 main event is questionable right now. So we'll see what transpires these weeks.
Dude, when it comes to
Well, actually, I don't know, because it's not a title match, so it might not main event, but that would be bro, you can't put Roman Reigns on a co-main event, bro.
Elimination Chamber, what happened with Jade and Bianca and Naomi, I want to talk about that SmackDown segment real quick.
Oh yes. Go ahead.
Dude, I mean it when I say it. I
Cinema.
think Naomi's performance on SmackDown is Emmy worthy, bro. She brought real emotion into that. You could hear her voice breaking.
Bro,
when she's
she was
crying.
crying,
She's like,
bro.
when Jade comes out and finally, what is Jade's finisher called? Anybody know?
Jade.
Jaded.
She
yeah.
said, "Bianca."
When Jade hits Jaded, Naomi is like screaming for Bianca as she's like going down. Naomi
Bro.
outdid herself. Give her the mic more often.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That just, for a lot of people that shit on her in the past few years that said Naomi wasn't good, bro, that just showed you exactly why you gotta give people chances, bro. That shows you exactly why. Bro, Naomi is a good performer. I never seen her do nothing like that. That was crazy. All respect to Naomi, man.
That's all I can say.
Hope he beat
Very
Jay
well, Bianca did
at
really good as
WrestleMania.
well.
Yes, she did.
I think her like performance when Naomi was getting attacked in the pod,
Killer.
beautiful. She was freaking out. Like she was on our side of the thing in the pod. Beautiful. I think that story's been amazing so far. It's Jade Naomi WrestleMania, right? It's got to be.
Absolutely. And that's why that's why CM Punk's light kept falling at Chamber.
Yeah, she was beating that pod down. The lights could not handle that no more.
The light fell down like 4 or 5 times.
Yes, it did.
And he fixed it every single time. I would have just left it.
He wanted the pop.
Yeah, the attention-seeking ass CM Punk. Can't stand him.
He flexed after too. He said, "Yeah,
yeah.
come on." But go ahead, tell your Jey Uso story.
Oh my goodness! So we not only went to Toronto, Canada, that weekend for Elimination Chamber, but 2 days before we were in Orlando, Florida, for the 2K25 Creator Fest.
Oh yeah.
We got to play the game maybe a week before it officially came out. On the way to Florida, mind you, Raw was in Cincinnati the night before, so we live in Ohio. Everybody was pretty close to each other. We took separate planes. So it was me and Aaron on one plane, you guys another plane. And your boy's a little bigger. Bigger boy. I like the space, whatever. I upgraded my seat to first class, just so I could, chill. And right next to me on the plane, so I'm in my aisle seat, and then the aisle seat on the row right next to me is Jey Uso. So we saw him before we even got on the plane.
No, dude, before you go further, yeah, dude, I like look off in the distance, and I see this dude with a hood up. He has like a strong face, and I was like, this motherfucker look like a wrestler, and I didn't really think too much of it. It was like a glance and then a look away, right? So he's walking over. He's on Jaren's left, like a few feet away. And I look to the left, I see fucking Jey Uso. I'm like, oh damn, I'm fucking doing this to Jaren. I'm nudging Jaren, and I'm going. And Jaren's just looking at me, and I'm like, Because I'm not trying to like draw. I should have just texted you.
Aaron said,
But no, I was like trying to get
Yeah.
his attention. I was
So I thought you were talking about some cheeks. So when you said that, so I was trying. Yes, you did. I was trying so hard not to look because I didn't want to be like too like. You know what I mean? Like, too obvious, but I think either way it would have been obvious if I fucking
Right.
turned my head like that. But yeah, Jey Uso was on our plane, so I sat in my seat and I was like, I have to say something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm like following him to the airport or I knew he was gonna be here. Like, I think this is okay. But I wanted to not be like a mark about it, so I was just like, "Oh, what's up, man? Like, how you doing?" It's kind of like, "Hey, like I know who you are, but you know, chilling."
See, a person like me on that plane randomly, I would have just said, yeet. Just
He
so
kinda gave
Jey
you like
Uso
that,
can hear me.
And I was like, "Fuck," you know what I mean? Because you never know what people are gonna feel like is okay and what's not okay. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to gauge that for each independent person. So I understand if he didn't want to be bothered, and I didn't talk to him for the rest of the flight. He was talking to this woman that he was sitting next to, who did not know who he was. He was kind of talking to her about his career. He goes. She's like asking what his wrestling name is. He goes, "Yeah, Jey Uso, USO." He's like explaining to her what he does and like how his career has been, and they had it seemed like it was a cool conversation. But when the plane landed, I was like, I have to say something. I was like, I was gonna maybe do like a little like mini eat thing, but I did it probably in the worst way possible up until it worked out. We stood up, and I bumped into him like this on purpose, and I was and
Can I get your number?
and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. No reaction. Didn't say anything. I was like, fuck. I was like, I keep messing this up, and now I'm just trying to do damage control at this point, which was not a good idea. And I was trying to say anything, so I go, "You got enough room? Like, they need to get out of your way." Like, he goes, "I'm good, bro." I was like, man. I was like, you know, he hates me. He thinks I'm just some fucking fan, which I am. But like, who's just like, because I'm assuming he's gonna be at the event. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to like work into some kind of conversation like, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, but like without being a creepy dick about it. Yeah. So I'm like trying to have some kind of conversation to start. So I'm trying to do anything I can to start an actual conversation, but just none of that worked. So after he like kind of gets mad again, or a little frustrated, I was like, fuck. He turns around, and then like maybe 3-4 seconds later, looks back at me and goes, "Hey, where I know you from, Oos?" Which was the best feeling in the world. I'm not gonna lie to you. I couldn't help but laugh. I started laughing, and the woman he was sitting next to was like trying to see what I was gonna say. So I told him what we did. I was like, we're content creators. I told him about his kid being in your Rumble vlog, which was risky retrospectively because I'm talking about, hey, your son knows my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
"No, you're a real one for that."
You know what I mean? So I didn't even think about that until after I said it, but I said it in the best way possible. I was like, no, he came up to him at the Rumble. I think he watches the videos. I was like, I don't know if you've seen that or not. He goes, no, I think I did see that. I told him, I was like, are you going to be at the 2K event tomorrow? Is that where we're going? He goes, yeah. He goes, what is that? He was like, I've never been to this. I don't know what we're doing. So I kind of just explained to him what the event was, and it was cool. It was cordial. We walked off the plane. He cracked a couple other jokes with me, like as we're walking off the plane together. So that was cool. And then we did that short with him the next day. Those 2 shorts, and he like recognized me again and stuff like that. So it was cool because I guess he already had that kind of comfort around like us. You know what I mean? Like because he's already used to having that conversation, and he seems like one of those people that you gotta like. He's got to be comfortable around you, that's fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's absolutely fair because a lot of people are giving him shit, especially right now. Yeah. So you can never really gauge who's genuine, who's disingenuous. You even showed him a lot of love. You were like, listen, we support the hell out of you.
Yeah. Before he like dipped after the shorts, I dapped him up and was like, yo, we support you, man.
Yeah.
Because
Which we do.
We've spoken positively about him on the pod, bro. We fuck with Jey Uso.
And he's literally a part of our favorite tag team ever.
Right. Uso is our favorite tag team. Also, dude, the cool thing was like Jay inquired about what we do like as well, which I thought was awesome. He didn't have to do that.
Yeah, he was asking about us.
He's like, so what do y'all do? Like,
He was like, "Jace loves that
but
shit."
Jay,
Man.
Jay, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I gotta call you out, Jay. No heart on the reels, brother. Come on, come on. No ye.
No, yeah.
That's fine. As long as he's not reposting Haroon Twins shit, I'm okay.
Fuck those guys.
as long as we're all left out, and that's all right.
Hey, shout out to the Twins, man. They were in the WWE 2K25.
Yes, they were. Big things.
The Twins and Sean. That's dope. That's
For
dope.
real, man.
That's dope, man.
They had them tight ass suits on
representing.
in that trailer. Oh yeah.
They get scammed.
Yeah. Speaking of the game dropped.
The game did drop.
What you
game
guys?
dropped.
What you guys?
Time
most
to play
excited
the
about?
The game
game.
dropped. I have had bangers. I've had some of the best matches that I've had like in a long time on these games. And
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had some banger matches too. Hey, make sure you follow the Twitch. You can probably see some of them banger matches. It might drop on the YouTube, but follow the Twitch, man.
I
You know
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
that is because chain wrestling is back 100% because it adds that different layer to the match. You can pace it. You can, dude. I chain wrestled for over 2 minutes. I shit you not. Over 2 minutes, I chain wrestled.
Really?
Yo.
Yeah, so you can do it
2
for a
minutes.
decent amount of time and like pace a match, which I love. I love. The AI is way better. The way they move and react to stuff. The way they'll send you into a corner, run back, taunt, and then
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not. The way the AI functions, like a real person, like they'll Irish whip you out of the ring, and then they'll go back, and then they'll run to the ropes, and then they'll like dive, bro. Like that, you don't see that, bro. Like,
fucking charge you. I love that. They're like doing shit. They're like adding character to the
Yeah.
AI, which is amazing. I love that.
The AI actually sets stuff up
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So they slowly been implementing stuff, and I noticed like a few years back, it was they would if you're rolling out of the ring, they're going across the ring.
and
like,
they do set stuff up. Like, I'm not saying that hasn't been a thing, but they're doing it a lot more. Like picking up chairs, picking up tables, weapons. Like they're doing it a lot more than they did it the past few
picking
years.
your ass up and
for
diving
sure.
on you, which I loved when they added that. Now I see the stuff with the turnbuckle. There's just natural stuff that's happening with the game that I really, really like. I feel like that's my favorite part about the game is the gameplay. 100%. 100%. We can get into what we don't like later, but what's your favorite thing?
That is my favorite thing. It's just mainly like chain wrestling being back, and just that the AI feels a little smarter this year. Like they
It
do
does.
actually set things up. Like I was watching this AI versus AI match on Twitter, and Punk is on the apron. He does like a springboard, like elbow to Rollins. He goes right to the corner, goes for the Macho Man elbow and hits it. Like, I don't know. It's just the sequences that the AI is putting on themselves is impressive. So I got to give 2K props to that, for real. What about
Yeah,
you?
for sure.
I hate to beat the same drum, but it's gameplay. Like I haven't dived too much into everything
It
else,
is
so I can't
gameplay.
really
It really
have an
is.
opinion on everything yet, which I will in due time. But yes, gameplay, AI is, I think, easily the best it's ever been that I've seen since
Yeah.
I've been playing this game again. So shout out to the devs for doing what they did with the AI, man. That shit is really entertaining, a lot of fun. When I'm wrestling against computer, I'm actually like having fun and like having a blast doing that. So I can only imagine when we all get to tangle in a fatal four-way for the first time. Oh, we're gonna put on a match.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Some
very
bangs.
excited to actually like be able to do it. Even though I won't be the best, I'm just anxious to get going. So that's what 2K25 has brought to me so far.
I got something you want.
Huh? So do I.
So do I.
For those who can't see, we're slapping chips.
Yeah, slapping chips.
So my favorite thing is probably the gameplay. Yeah, just from playing online for so long, like playing against a computer, I just kind of get bored because I could just kill them. You know what I mean? Because I'm just so used to playing a certain way. So I've been enjoying, especially in the content, like doing AI matches because I get to see like them simulate it like it's an actual match. And this year, it's like they go crazy. Like they're
Yeah,
setting
they
up
go
spots.
crazy.
You know what I mean? There's like genuine sequences that they're doing. I'm seeing like stuff I've never seen in a 2K game or just any WWE game ever. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to experiment more with what the limitations are. You can tweak each individual AI slider to just make, certain people to go for certain stuff at a certain time. So it's like, this is going to be a fun year, especially when we're watching it. But playing, I mean, like, especially for
I still need to figure out how to do that more also, but
co-op stuff, I'm excited for that too because I feel like there's a lot of new, like, opportunities to do cool stuff. You can hit finishers off of ladders now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's refreshing. You can go on the barricade and jump off. It's like there should be no limitations for what I can. It's a video game.
Yeah.
and I don't know if I said this in the video. I don't think I did. I still think this is a problem thing that I think 2K has. I still think they need to make it more of a freestyle game than us like having limitations to what we can do. Just like he said, like we still have limitations to what we can do, and that's the one thing I really just don't like. I feel like I want to do anything. If I want to jump from a ladder inside the ring and I want to jump out inside the ring and put a person on a table and do that, let me do that, you know what I'm saying? But I do think they're getting better and better, because I had a crazy spot. I'm not gonna go too depth. There was a table outside the ring. I have a clip of it too. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the video, but there was a table outside the ring. We was on a ladder, and I got put through the damn table in the outside the ring. And I did a swanton bomb. It was insane.
I understand
But-
we wanted to make, the most realistic looking game possible and have, a realistic experience, but that's not. First of all, wrestling's wrestling in the first place. So if I'm
Yeah.
playing a video game about professional wrestling, I should be able to do the most ridiculous shit that I want.
Yeah.
I should be able to put, light somebody on fire if I wanted to. Not gonna do that. You know what I mean? But it's,
It's
so,
a video game, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
the
It's
AI
not real.
stuff, for sure. That's got to be my biggest thing. Not to copy everybody's answer.
No, it's real.
No, that's fine. That just shows you that they really focused on gameplay, which is good.
Yeah.
It's good because that, as long as I can have some bangers, bro, I'm gonna have fun all the time on the game. I want to get into some things that I don't like, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
They got to fix the creations. Creations are slaughtered right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get too deep into this because I don't want to make this a super long video. But creations, I don't want to make it seem like I'm shitting on it, but there's a lot of things, and I'm gonna just name a few. Attires are kind of broken right now in a lot of ways. I'll name a few. I just made a female character. I dyed her hair on one attire, and I didn't dye her hair on another attire. On our other attire, when I didn't have the dye on her hair, I saw dye literally on her hair. Why is dye on her hair in another whole entire? Why? I do not understand that. Another thing that they really need to fix, and this is a problem with entrances, and I don't know if people be watching entrances, but I like making entrances. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be taking sometimes a few hours just trying to get the correct entrances and pyro and all that. Like, I take time in the creations, you know what I'm saying? So I can have fun. You have two attires. The second attire that you make will never work. It will never work in the entrance, and it will make you do a random motion. I don't know why, but that's another thing that they need to fix. I'm gonna let him explain that. But
They gotta fix the creation suite. They gotta fix logos. I don't like the fact that you can't add materials and shit to logos anymore. You can't do things like that. You can't add layers of logos as well.
Yeah. You can't move the layers that you want anymore.
Like it's I don't like that they did that, and I
Yeah.
can't help but think that the island is to blame for that. Just
yeah, respect. I'm not gonna blame everything on the island, but the island for sure did some things that changed the creation suite, and it shouldn't do that. It just shouldn't. Like, why did they take opacity? Like, they didn't take it totally out the game, but why did they take opacity out of the game? Why? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even realize it until I needed it, that I use opacity so much on so much certain things that I didn't even realize. Why did you take simple stuff out of the game? Why?
I could be wrong, but just from where I'm sitting with, especially what I've experienced on the island as well, which I don't really like the island either. I don't. They don't have that many items in these shops. There's nothing to really do. When you talk to people, it's WWE 2K20 originals. With the pop-up stuff, I just feel like they're testing it. They want more out of it, but right now it's kind of a dud. Like, and that's just me keeping it real.
I literally
And
have an
I don't
island
like the fact
video that
hair and
I don't
stuff
know
of
if I
that nature
edited
is
it,
locked
but it's
behind.
just there.
I
don't
think
even know if
that's-
I'm gonna
that-
drop
that's
it.
right.
Hair?
Yeah, hair, which eventually it's gonna go down the rabbit
Wait, what he said?
and stuff of that nature is locked behind. I don't think that's right.
Hair?
Yeah, hair, which
Yeah,
eventually
hair.
it's gonna go down the rabbit hole of taunts, moves. They're gonna do
It's
that.
gonna
100%.
do it.
I haven't
bro.
even touched the island since we played it early. I haven't even made a character for it yet, so I haven't seen it.
I just wanted to roam around and see what it was about. I didn't play any matches, because I don't really feel an incentive to do that. You know what I mean?
I
Especially,
haven't
I'm not
played like an online
so
match
that
either.
that don't tickle my balls at all. You know?
I love my balls
I was about to say,
tickled.
why can't you tickle my balls just one time?
You know, just a little bit.
Reach around.
Imagine having a hairstyle in real life that you have to unlock in a video game.
9,000 VC.
9,000 VC
For what
haircut.
hairstyle?
Anything.
I think all the hairstyles
White
are
Man
9,000.
3, probably.
All
White
the
man.
hairstyles?
All of them are 9,000. Shoes, depending on which ones, 18,000.
Brent and I looked at the VC prices too.
It's the same as
if you get
NBA
the cheapest
2K, I think.
option, I forgot exactly what it was. I can take a look in a second. But you get the cheapest option. You buy a hairstyle that's 9,000 VC. You'll still have some VC left over, but you definitely need to buy more to keep it going.
Ooh, you just made me think of something too. Guys, when you buy shit on the island, you can't change the color of it.
That's what I forgot to say too. You can't dye it. You can't do nothing to it. I have Air Force Ones. Can't change the color of it.
I didn't know
Maybe hair. But I bought Jordans. You can't change the color at all.
Yeah, I just said
Damn.
that.
So
you
you're
can't,
telling me
you can't do it
that
at
I gotta
all.
spend
Now with the hair,
18,000 VC on some shit that I can't even customize.
I want to just to play devil's advocate. I just want to see what you guys think. Is that a brand thing? Because I could see that being a Jordans thing. Like, we gave you this shoe to use. You cannot change the color.
But that wouldn't make sense because if you look at NBA 2K, and yes, I know it's two different games, they literally have a thing where it's called create a shoe. You can make your own custom shoes, no matter if it's Nike, Jordan, or you just create your own shoe in general. So that would even make sense because, I mean, it's Take-Two Interactive. It's 2K. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
It
a
wouldn't make
possibility that it
sense.
could be out of 2K's hands.
Yeah, because in NBA for certain shoes you can't change the color on. You know, some shoes, most shoes will be like team colored on my career, but I don't know. I just feel like in a wrestling game you should be able to change the colors, license or not. I feel like we should have the freedom to do that, especially when you're charging an ass load for some virtual shoes.
Agree.
You know, that's just what I'm thinking about. But yeah, I roam the island. It's small.
It is. It's
compact.
small.
Again, there's not a lot. I'm
It's
pretty
not
sure
a
they're gonna
lot
add
to
stuff,
do.
but yeah, man, for me, the island is a thumbs down.
Yeah, the
Creations are
island-
thumbs down right now.
It's a no
I haven't really had the opportunity to dive into many modes. I'm doing my rise right now, so I'm gonna wait to talk about that. Especially when you guys finish it, we can talk about it.
Actually, I'm gonna save on that.
Universe,
I'm not gonna
I dove
speak
into
about it.
Universe a little bit. I haven't gotten any promos yet. I don't even know how to set that shit up yet. But I've just been doing like Superstar, so because of the gameplay been fire. But yeah, I just feel like main priority is creations. 2K, you gotta fix these creations. You gotta make them
every
better. That's
single
what runs
update,
these
bro.
games. That's
I
what
think they
adds
doing
life to
something.
games.
I
That's what
try it,
progresses the
doesn't
game
work
for months
every
to
single
come.
time.
The moment you start stripping away the creations,
But
is the
I do
moment
know
the game is gonna
that
die
the
a lot
official
sooner. It
game
doesn't
has
matter if you
not
have an
came out
island or
yet,
not.
if I'm
Doesn't matter if
correct.
you know,
So
some of the servers are a little wonky still from what people were saying too. So, you know, there's a lot. You're focusing on a mode that you couldn't even get right for the online, and I just feel like you need to focus more on the core values of the game instead of looking for some money.
That was valid.
Yeah.
One thing that I don't like, and I'm speaking from experience and because it's a little funny, with my rise, I wish the devs would have given me a heads up so I could talk about it in a video or give a warning at the beginning of my rise, because you have to, if you're importing, you have to create a man and a woman before you import for the women.
which I didn't know that. If you look at my last My Rise video, I'm going to give you a little behind the scenes. If you pay attention to my My Rise series, I'm finna do a part 2 tomorrow, maybe the next day after, so be on the look for that. But I'm finna, if you saw the character I chose, if you want to go watch that video, if you saw the character I chose, it was a custom Sasha Banks. I have another female character. I'm finna use it. I'm not redoing the My Rise video though, but you know what I mean. But I'm finna leave off where I was from the video. So,
men's My Rise. No matter what happens in the My Rise, the two people that you create are romantically linked, right? Whether they're ex, whether they get together. I haven't played the other choices. I'm only on one story at the moment, but at the moment, my character's an ex. And before I knew that, I made my sister So,
What?
2K, I can only imagine how many other, like, I could see a family of two with a little brother and a little sister that loves WWE games, and they want to make one guy and a girl. What are we doing? Give people a heads up. That's it. That's it. I like my ride so far. I don't have any critiques at the moment,
Yo.
but that's something that should be a warning. That's it. That's it.
Mom, the game made us kiss each other. Like, is that like normal? Like, is that something that we...
Yo.
God.
Just no heads up whatsoever. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I kind of got spoiled, but that was a good
Push it
spoil.
through, or you?
Absolutely not. I have already recasted Bree. Episode 2 is Nicole, which is my girlfriend's alter ego. So there.
See, Brandon's doing the same thing I'm about to do. I'm just about to redo, cause I mean I didn't get too far. Yeah, I mean if you saw the video, I got to the draft, did that, got attacked, and I didn't do nothing else. So
We love that.
There you go.
I'm gonna do a way longer video.
Fuck that.
After that.
That is very funny, though.
That's
It's
know,
funny. It's hilarious.
And I
First
definitely
episode is
understand-
comedy.
I understand why you changed it. But that's funny. That's very funny. Yeah, I mean, with 2K25, like, I haven't played too much of a lot of the game yet. I've kind of just been doing, like, Showcase and all the other stuff I've already recorded before, so I want to experiment more with it. The island talk doesn't excite me.
That didn't excite me when I was on it.
So that, yeah, when I went on, my first impression of it was like, it's cool. I didn't like get to play it like for too long because I didn't get like any like online stuff going. But yikes!
Like they got some cool stuff to look at, I guess.
yeah,
No, yeah.
I mean,
how
yeah,
far does
that's
that take
true.
us? This is like,
Yeah.
is this an art museum or is this a wrestling game? What the hell we doing?
Hey, submissions are still broken, by the way. I can only really talk from a competitive playing aspect. That sliding mini game, I'm so happy that they have something that's not tapping. Somehow they made something that's worse.
Dude.
You know what I mean? I played the Bloodline Gauntlet match, which is the last thing in the showcase, and I hit one signature on everybody and just tapped him out immediately. You just that boost thing never runs out, doesn't drain your stamina for real. It's just you could just keep doing it.
Yeah.
And yeah, not a fan of that. And I talked to them about it at the event. I was like, submissions are like an auto win if your health is down enough. And they were like,
It is, bro. Like, I don't know how many times I got submitted by AI, but I mean, when you're down on health, bro, if you played the game before, if you haven't, I'm just letting you know now that if your health gets down, bro, it's auto. It really is. So, you might as well give up. You might as well click no buttons. You're done.
why do you think that is? I didn't make this game, brother, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I tried to say it without saying it like that because it's like, I'm not trying to be like a dick. I'm just trying to tell you, like, hey, like, no, it's an auto win. You should just. I told him, I said, listen, everything needs to have a chance to escape from. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
pinning, even if it's like a tiny sliver that's moving 100 miles an hour, you have a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you get put in a submission hold, it's like you can't do anything. There's not even a point in tapping the buttons because
I do think the pinning should be a little bit better. That's me, like, being a little bit picky. But I think it should be a tad bit better. But, I mean, that's not me being picky.
at a certain point, it's
you know?
over. You know what I mean? So I don't. That's why I don't like doing submissions when we do these matches. That's why we have these gentlemen's rules. When we did our match, it's like we're not doing submissions because they stink.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You know
They
what I mean?
do.
So I wish
And
they
it,
fixed
it
that.
sucks. It really does suck.
Yeah,
I
'cause
guess we'll
go-
wait for 2K26.
Going for submissions, just it's not fun.
No.
And I feel like it should be fun.
Yeah, I feel like they need to like do maybe try like a mini game that they do like pulling down the ladder, maybe or pulling down. Excuse me, in a ladder match. You know what I meant. The mini game. Maybe they do that in a submission style thing. Like maybe like
Bro, why can't they just go? I don't know if they still have it. Why can't you just go back to the wheel thing when you had the red and blue wheel, and then you can just do that back in the day? If y'all remember that, I can't remember too much if that was broken or not. But if I remember correctly, it wasn't the worst. But I mean, I can't really remember.
if it's earlier on, you're trying to go for a submission. Maybe like your mini game, if you're in the submission, is way easier than the person trying to choke you out. But then, like, once your health gets more depleted, the more you get your ass whooped, it's a harder game to get out of, and the person putting it on has an easier game to choke you out. They could play with that and see, but it's just something better than what we got right now. I will say, minigame-wise, the pin minigame they added after a finisher,
Yeah.
chef's kiss. I think if you want to squash somebody, I think that's a fantastic ad.
Like locking the first count.
Wait,
wise.
wait.
The pin minigame they added after a finisher,
Yeah.
chef's kiss. I think if you want to squash somebody, I think that's a fantastic ad.
Like locking the first count.
Yeah. So like, there's a setting where you can lock. You can't even kick out after, like it unlocks after what, 1 or 2.
After one.
So after the 1 count, like, brother, you're not kicking out of my shit immediately. Like I think that's a fantastic ad, and they should keep doing little things like.
Wait, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the settings that they said, like Jaren, when he said the AI things that you can do a certain amount of things, that Brent just said, I'm gonna do that right after this video. I'm still tired. I'm gonna do that right after this video. Just look into it.
More of a feeling of professional wrestling, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, professional wrestling is like supposed to be like, to tag on what Jaren said, it's supposed to be like a fun, you can do whatever you want experience, kind of like an open world kind of thing. Because if I'm doing something crazy, like I do a crazy ass spot I've never seen before, I'm gonna try to translate that into real life.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
I love going through the moveset, and like it helps me as a professional wrestler, and I guarantee there's so many out there like me that just like get inspired by the game. So I feel like, why not let people do?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna speak about this in the
what they want to
future.
do.
Never
And
mind.
just free
I'm
roam
sorry for
and just have
pausing
a
the
good
video.
time
I'm not gonna
doing
pause
just
too
dumb
much.
shit. I feel like that's what made the older games so fun. Is that you could just do dumb shit. You could murder somebody basically. You could throw them off a scaffold, fucking 50 feet high, and they're crashing into the body. Like that was the shit.
Times Square.
Times. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking, bro. So, yeah, and I will add to like shed some positive light at the end of this. I do like the fact that you can do like an 8-person NXT parking lot brawl. Like that shit is badass.
Yeah.
Like, that was Jaren and I did that at the event. That was a lot of fun. I can't wait for y'all boys to like do the archive shit with me, man. That shit's so fun. That's so cool. I love what they're doing with that. So if they keep doing stuff like that, I have no complaints. So I'll add to that. I really love what they've done with the backstage brawl shit this year.
Too early into the game to say this, but story mode. I think that's what it's called, right? But I think they're getting closer to bringing it back. I know this is way too early to say, but I do think they're getting closer to bringing it back. Even though this is kind of like a, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nah. I don't even know what to compare it as, because I was about to say Playboy Cardi dropping Iron Music, but he's dropping it tomorrow, and he's going to be live streaming it on Twitch. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. I think we're getting closer to story mode being back on 2K.
What are your thoughts on GM mode?
Oh
Chalk.
my God, chalk! It's chalk.
I've said this right in front of the guy
Right
who
in
made
front of his
GM mode
ass.
on accident. No, it wasn't. First thing I did when I sat down, I literally looked at Aaron and said, I'm going in. And I just literally loaded up the game, sat down, went to GM mode. A lot of tutorial things, by the way. That was awesome. So I had to skip through all that shit. Finally got through the draft process, whatever. Bang, I'm in the thing. Let's see if you can use the same superstar to promo and wrestle on the same card. All right. Plug Cody Rhodes in. Promo. All right. Let's go to the main event. Where's Cody Rhodes? Can't use him. You know why? Because he's promoing at the beginning of the night. Use all his energy to promo. By the way, stamina still like a fucking 60 or 70 when I drafted him. So why the fuck do you not have 100 stamina off jump?
Yeah.
So I literally talked to the guy, and he said he addressed this tower thing that they have to go into. Brother, knock that motherfucking tower down. Rebuild that shit. Like if SVR games are running your shit in GM mode style,
Right.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
It should be a way better game. I think what you guys are doing.
Bro, I don't understand why they can't. I get that they want to be different, but why don't you just look at the past games that work, just like he said, SVR? Why can't you just look at those games that work and just, I'm not saying copy and paste it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, do something. Do something. Like, you got it's right in front of you. We got the most technology today, and these games are so ass because niggas don't want to, like, do nothing with it. Just do it. Like, you don't got to copy and paste, but do your research, bro. Like, do something.
Just give us the ability to talk shit and wrestle with the same character. And the stamina thing is also the biggest gripe I have as well. Not only that, What if I am a maniacal asshole and I'm an authority guy and I want to make sure that Jaren wrestles every fucking match on the card? I feel like I should be allowed to do that. So I feel like you should have so much free reign and like that. It ties right back into I feel like the freedom thing and the being inspired thing.
Freedom.
Let us do whatever the hell we want and we'll pay the
It's-
repercussions some way somehow.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
WWE
What you
game.
just said. SVR's running their shit.
Bing.
And in SVR, I agree with you. We should have the option to book somebody however many times we want. And if they get injured, that's on us.
That's on us.
That's on us that they get hurt.
That's on us.
And yeah, just to touch on that, that's been a big thing for years, especially with us, bro. Like
Us.
dude. Dude, it has been mentioned to them. I think the past 3 years.
Yeah.
About promoing and wrestling in the same show because it's fucking wrestling and like that happens.
It's wrestling,
And I feel like it's
man.
just so weird that
Like,
you
I
can't
just
do
don't
that in
understand
GMO.
it.
I can't
I
build
don't.
a pop while having a match and build some in ring. I feel like that's an L right there. I will say. Once they add that, which I hope they do for 26.
I never
once
tried
they
GM
add that,
mode.
GM mode is going to be fire. I
Be
think.
back.
Because I like what they have right now. It's just not being able to promo and wrestle. That's like not. That's not fun for me. Like
I get it.
everything else is.
Bro, it's not realistic either. And if you say that's realistic, you must not watch wrestling because it's not realistic. Like, people have promos, go later on in the show, wrestle. People have promos, call out somebody, wrestle. Like, bro, it's not even realistic.
Cool. They got little cute bells and whistles and shit. But yeah, what you said, more freedom, bro. Like I should be able to book somebody
Like,
as many
why?
times as I want.
Yeah,
I should be
that
able to
don't make
promo and wrestle.
sense.
And everything else, everything else is dope that they have. That'd be the complete GM mode right there.
Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that CPU could just like spam a fucking stipulation match and get bonuses and beat me when I have an unreal card. I have like Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle in a one-on-one, and the rivalry's been brewing, but it lost to a fucking Hell in a Cell with fucking Gigi Dolan and Candice LeRae. Like, no offense to them, but like it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Like I think they need to
Yeah.
completely rework the system on how the matches and shit work, and I'll be more invested. Kudos to y'all at it online. Online, big W. But you're pissing me off when when the fucking stipulation matches are fucking overrunning. I think it would be a guaranteed 5-star banger. If I have two legends who are fucking coexisting in the same goddamn space, that shit's gonna fucking feed families. I don't give a fuck about the red flame that just came out of nowhere and is fucking fighting Fat Joe. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And the rivalry doesn't mean shit. Oh, but guess what? Big Billy's good at steel cages. Fuck that shit. Sorry, I'm passionate about GM mode. I'm excited it's back, and ever since it's been back, it's a little stinky. So, as long as they figure it out, I'll be happy. So, just please,
And
Dude,
sadly,
it's like
it's
one or
gotta
two
be
things.
probably
Please.
next year.
just
Yeah.
let me be as creative as I possibly want in GM mode, and I'll be grateful. I think that will truly revive GM mode, and it'll be completely back.
Oh
So.
yeah. I love that you're passionate about that fucking mode.
No, for real.
I am, and I know for a fact that Austin Creed and fucking
Bro.
and Tyler Britt, they feel the same way, but they just don't say it.
Cause I know they are passionate about GM mode, bro. And they go back to the old games for a reason. They are passionate about that mode. I know they don't say it for clear reason, but you know what I mean?
I know they just don't say it. If they have said it, say it louder. Because damn it, you guys are the ones that can truly get in their ear. Because they do that battle of the
Yeah.
brain
That's
shit.
true. That's true.
I'm
That's true.
honestly, I don't know for sure, but I'm convinced they are saying things to 2K.
I hope they are.
I really visual concepts because they're making the game. So I do think they are saying things to visual concepts, and some things go on deaf ears, and some things are listened to, but not taken to its full potential. You know, because Woods is passionate about GM just like you.
He
There's
is.
no way he's not in their ear. You know.
I pray to God he is, man, and I hope that he's addressing the same.
And the thing is, I'm not, like I said, I don't want to pause it for too long, but I'm only 19. So, bro, I wasn't playing WWE games like GM mode when it was in its prime back then. Cause like, I was like, what, 2? So, for it to have GM mode back, and I was actually watching Up, Up, Down, Down, like probably like 5 years ago, do the Battle of the Brands, do this GM mode stuff on the old SVR games, and they used to do those, and it'd be like, bro, this mode looks fire. they bring it back, I get excited, and then GMO was ass last year, right? I think it was last year, or it might have been the year before that. It was ass. I didn't try it again, and I'm not trying it now. So
Same shit that I'm addressing because he would know a lot more because he plays it religiously. I've stopped because of this. So once all that is addressed and figured out, I'll give it a chance with like my boys. Like I know we'll have fun if we like decide to do it.
I
It's a
might
four-person
try it,
mode, and that's
but
fantastic
I
for us.
mean, that's
So
all I
we can
kinda
definitely
need to
dive in
hear.
and see if we like it.
Cause you gotta get me invested
I'm
into
gonna
the
tell you this
mode.
right now.
That's not what I like to
I'm gonna be a
hear.
little upset just because of the fact that I would have the perfect storyline if I could fucking book him to promote, talk shit here and wrestle here. That's all I'm saying. So I can make my shows a lot better. Is all I'm saying. So
No, that's true.
I'm leaving it at that. So yeah, GM mode we'll talk about later.
Chalked.
Chalked as of now.
No,
so
yeah, man, yeah. They need to hear that. They need to. They need to.
They
have
need
people
they
like
need
that
to talk
pushing
about
shit that
universe
should
mode
be in.
because
yes.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Let's speaking of Creator Fest, boys, y'all made the finals. I want to dive into that. So we had a bracket with like how many creators? Like 15, 20 people. Damn.
they might not talk about
So we had a
universe
20
mode,
person
but
bracket, and your boy had a first round bye. They knew how good I was. So it came in waves. It was like a normal match. Backstage brawl.
Or was underground first?
Underground first, backstage brawl, and then the finals was a bloodline rules match. So
Yeah, so it went underground, backstage brawl, extreme rules.
got you.
Then bloodline rules for the final.
Got you. I didn't make it that far, so I didn't know. Thank you.
Facts. I did not make it past the first match.
And let's all talk about our experience in the tournament. Let's do that.
All right, Brandon first.
Yeah, I got fucking washed, bro. Dude, the underground match fucked me up. Look, all credit. Hey. Look, all credit to my opponent. He's actually really good at the game. All I gotta say is I was using Randy Orton that knew our KOs in. I had to match one if it wasn't KO. That's all I'm saying.
Understood. I'll address mine. I won my first match as Randy Orton, underground.
Okay.
So
myself.
I won. I advanced, and then I will say I had my opponent beat, but I will justify that it was on normal, and everyone else was playing Legend. So I feel like if it was Legend, I would have walked the floor with you, Stacks. I would have whooped your ass.
You were hanging in there too.
No, actually, I'll give myself. I was whooping his ass.
Yeah, bro.
But it was just because the fact that it was normal, and we both did a gentleman's rule on the random shit. We like random. I had like Jada Parker, and her finish is the slowest shit I've ever seen. It's so easy to time on normal. You just sit there, she does
Yeah.
a taunt, then she throws ass. So he just had to sit there and reverse it. And by the way, this is backstage and it's off of KOs. So I was chalked. So he had GG, and I ended up losing. Fair play to him. But then he ran into a wall, and that wall was over there. So you talk about your experience.
Yeah, so I kicked things off. Mind you, I was the number one seed. They did seeds. Your boy was the number one seed, probably from winning this right here in the past. You know what I mean? So I figured that was the reason that I was number one. We all had first round buys, which was amazing. Mastodon ended up beating Catch Club. I whooped Mastodon's ass in the underground match. Assemble beat Status. That was the next matchup right there. It was me and Assemble in a backstage brawl. Little Blue Thunder Bomb knocked his ass out. And then Stacks. Let me talk about Stacks real quick. Stacks, you slimy, bro. You slimy. How you did Deontay was crazy, bro. He didn't know that DQs were on an underground match, and you took that and ran with it? You didn't run it back with him. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but then you ran into me. You ran into Yo Simply Better King. Yo Simply Better King made you bend knee with Blue Thunder. That's just how I rock. And then it was on to the finals for your boy, Jaren. How did your bracket go?
Great. It went real great. I mean, I had fun in the tournament. I beat Jesse from the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I beat Miss T in the round after that because we all had the first round bye. And then I got revenge for you there, Brandon.
Thank you.
Yeah, took out the guy that took you out.
Sweaty match.
That was, I was not sure of myself in that match. I can't lie to you. And then, we did the finals. We got to do entrances.
Yes.
Yeah, you came out to Cody's.
Yep.
I came out to Roman's, of course. And then I played as Cody and you played as Roman.
It confused me as a spectator for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Who's who?
I was originally going to go with Sami Zayn, but you had to do what you had to do picking Cody Rhodes. So I was like, I have to match that because if I would have picked Sammy, I think that would have been an L. If I'm being real. So I had to match power with power. So it is funny that I came out to Kingdom and you came out to the head of the table, and then we ended up flipping roles. But Bloodline rules, Darren.
That was cool, man.
That was a crazy-ass
so
match.
fun to watch. Like, so Brandon and I had the privilege of being a part of that. Brandon was asked to be on stage, do a little commentary. Then he was like, "Nah, fuck that. Brent, come on stage." I said, "All right, let's do it." So we all had some microphones and we were like commentating and just like reacting to everything that was going on. But now I'm gonna kick it off and give it to y'all because you were in the match. So go ahead.
Yeah, no, I felt good about the match for a little while. For just, a little while.
Couple seconds.
Yeah, a couple seconds. I was doing well. And then The Miz came in. I mean, was there anything else before then?
Yeah,
that's noteworthy.
So you made me burn res. You made me to Crossroads. I had to burn res. I didn't know how to switch to the other payback. I was like, because I was so dialed in. I was so locked in to the finals of the match. So I used res. I got the Bloodline payback. I burned all 3 of those. The moment I used one, saw that it was still there, I said, I hit it more times than 3 times. That's for damn sure. And everybody came up for me. I had The Rock. I had The Miz. And shit, who was
I think it was Jimmy.
Guy?
I think it was Rock, Jimmy, and then all of a sudden, The Miz.
Yeah, right. The Miz. And the Miz clutched it for me. The Miz clutched it hard for me. Because I was laying in that mat, crossroads up, bar small as shit, littler than Hornswoggle. And the Miz slides into the ring. 1, 2, Miz is in. Miz breaks it up right there. He broke it up at the
big pop from the crowd.
Broke that up. The pop in the room was crazy.
It was filled with. It was an ovation.
I sat there. I was like, "Oh, cool, I won." And
I
then,
stood up out of my seat. As a matter of fact, we've been getting posters recently. I need one of the Miz, the awesome one. I need that. I need to look at that every day and be like, that's the guy right there. That is the man right there. Because what happened eventually, what led to me winning this, was there was a crazy brawl outside. Tama Tonga was on Cody's side.
Hey,
No. It was Tonga Loa.
No, my favorite part, bro, when I was announcing this shit was, you started using your bloodline shit. So it's like, here comes Sami Zayn. Here comes Jey Uso. Tonga Loa? Dude, I fell to my knees, bro. I was crying, laughing for like fucking 5 minutes as he fucking hit his payback. I was fucking weak.
So the second place prize for me was a Chalkline Raw is War red and black jacket. Came in a large.
Who the fuck is wearing? Who's wearing that?
Yeah, right.
Oh, wow.
So I said, "Hey, Brent." I said, "There you go." Because before I got up on that stage, you supported me. You supported me on stage. Somebody else at this table thought I wasn't going to win that, which was true.
He was right.
Whatever, but I had my support from Brent. I gave him my jacket because they were like, "Hey, here's a large."
Yeah, when you came over to me and you gave it to me, bro, I was like, wow, 6th place never felt so good.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you enjoy that.
No,
it looks good. It's a good looking.
I appreciate you, bro. No, I've been getting a lot of compliments on the jacket, so I appreciate you. But yeah, I had to support you, man, because I saw that it was wavering over there. And once Brandon said that he was back in there, I was like, well, fuck, I'm not going to leave Jaren alone. So I
hold on. Whoa. I just want to say, fuck that. You were praising him before that even happened.
That's what I'm saying. What's up with this? Walking behind him as he's making his entrance, you got praying hands. You're up his ass, bro. I was a little thrown off by that. Where was that for me? I came out first. Ain't nobody had my back in the moment.
Did you forget?
Nobody wanted to walk behind the king.
I mean, he was Roman Reigns. I was like, Paul Heyman. Cody got nobody else.
No, I think you forgot about everything that happened with 2K24 Draft Wars. He put us through a bunch of shit, bro. Put us through hell.
That's what I'm saying.
Had one of the longest reigns ever.
I understand that. I was just doing it for the bit, but now it kind of feels hostile.
No. It is hostile because we had to sit here for how many months and listen to the man at the end of the table talk about how he's the best at this.
Ooh.
How he has this. How he is the one and only final chief. Let me talk to you about the final chief. Yo Simply Better King stepped foot on an island and he hunted that final chief down at WWE 2K25 Creator Fest.
Hold on.
The moment we walked into that venue at Full Sail University and I saw this championship with this LaFala around it, I knew I had to take that, Jaron, because
He
you
said, "I
sat there for
knew."
months, running your mouth, acting like you were the best, bitching and moaning, and I knew that I had to do it.
Bitching
Also,
and
hold on, I have a question real quick. Not only am I here with these 2 championships, I got the Draft Force championship too.
He
Who is
got
really
all the
dominant when
gold.
it comes to competitive play? Because my question is, at these tournaments, Jaron, how many times have you beat me? Exactly. None. None. 0. Zilch. The only tournament you won was WWE 2K24 Community Day in Salt Lake, and your boy decided not to compete because he was focused on the content at the time. Because that would have been a 3-peat on your head, my boy, and I put that on everything.
I'm gonna step in here, bro. I think you're going a little too fucking hard on him.
I don't think he is.
You know what?
I don't think he is. That's why I
Oh.
had his back on stage. He won this one. Look at that. Hall of Champions right here.
That's right. Yep. Yep.
Put some respect on Aaron,
Some
bro.
respect on me.
No, there's respect going all around, but I just feel like you're taking it a little too far. So that's all I'm trying to say.
Oh, but he wasn't taking it too far. That's it. He wasn't taking it too far?
I'm not saying that either, man. I'm just trying to have a
You-
neutral
you-
ground, but I'm gonna have his back. You're kind of like shitting on him.
No, of course, because that's
Oh,
what he was doing to
okay.
all of us, even you as well.
Oh,
I mean, I agree with you, man, but at the same time, bro, like, have a heart. At least be like, just have a heart,
so now,
bro.
So now it's have a heart. Now it's have a heart. When I'm sitting back getting shitted on, is now all of a sudden it's have a heart. My heart got me all of this. We're talking about heart.
got it all.
I
made it all
I
up.
have a proposal. I have a proposal. We can settle this. It was supposed to be another way before, but now the sky is clear. There's no clouds. We can see the perfect picture, and the perfect picture is the Simply Better Spartans teaming up once again to take on Brent and Jaron. I don't even know if we should call him the Final Chief anymore because I took his damn head off.
You just made the biggest mistake. You gave me the greatest 2K player in the space, and yeah, you can say that with all the titles aligned.
This is what.
No. You gave him his Cody Rhodes story. Now he's got something to fight for.
Okay.
You think because you're there, you're gonna be
been
blinded to all that shit.
I'm not blinded by all
He's
this
motivated.
gold.
I got somebody who's motivated.
The gold is the motivation. It don't blind.
You know what? Hey, Jaron, I got your back. I'll tag with you. I got your back. Somebody will have your back.
Hey, you know what? I
appreciate
tried to
it.
have
Let's
his
do that.
back.
Let's
I
do
tried,
that.
Hold on, Brent, just for one
What?
second.
What?
I tried to have his back. And what happened? He made me see a whole nother picture as well. I felt bad for him. I totally understood that disrespect talk that he was going through. I did. Oh, I did. And I wanted to have his back. But what happened? He snaked me, stabbed me right in the back. And what happened? Pledge took my Draft Force championship because he wanted to make it count with a referee shirt on and he wanted to cosplay. So yeah, go ahead and team with him.
I will.
Watch your back.
I will.
Watch your back because I know my back is fine with the Spartan in my corner.
You damn right.
That's fine. You know what? Hey, when the tag
Oh,
team champions
shit.
come over here, then what?
Oh, shit.
Then what?
Hey, if, when, we will see because it's happening and it's happening soon and it's finally gonna happen. Tag titles are coming to draft.
Tag
I'm
titles.
excited for it. 5 tag team championships. I'm locked in for it. And to be honest, hey, nobody knows better than tag team wrestling than me. So you know what? I'm gonna get
Okay.
Jaron sharpened up, and we're gonna whoop that ass.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we're gonna see about
Whoop that
I
ass.
hope y'all bring the fire because it's crazy. All that talking for months and he ain't saying nothing down there.
Yo. Yo. Follow the socials. Oh, follow the Twitch. I Am Music. Playboy Cardi's dropping the album tomorrow, and I am finna do exactly what Jaron just did. Hey, man. Yo. I'm so sorry, bro. Oh my gosh. It's been just shady. I'm